From the 9 to 5s in real life to those late studio nights, nothing can get in the way of the artist you're going to see tonight. My name is TEMILOPE and I'm the producer of Unwind Grind, where I sit down with artists who are continuously grinding to become successful in the music industry. So get ready to listen to some seriously good conversations with seriously good music.
Everybody telling me to wait, but I don't think I should ever wait on us.
To dream is, to me, I see it in a way, in the same way that I see faith. Faith is the evidence of things that are unseen, right? So you can't really physically see certain things. So for me, it's like believing the unseen. You have to see it to believe it in a way. Like you have to see it, imagine it in your head at least. That's where it starts. It all begins with your mind and how you envision it and picture it. You can't become something that you don't see. Like at the end of the day, I feel fulfilled when I'm doing music and I'm saying, yeah, I have to be successful at this thing. And I will be because I believe it.
Could you come over? I need you closer. Don't take too long to breathe.
I don't care how long it's going to take. As long as I play my position, God will do the rest. Because I'm heavy on faith. I'm heavy on trusting in my maker and knowing that this is a journey and there's going to be highs, there's going to be down, some ups and some downs. But in the process of it all, I'm learning to love this process of the coming up bit.
Make your way to me. We got some catching up. I know you know that we have till the sun comes up. I got feelings, I got feelings, I got feelings.
How did music become a part? Okay, so it was many years ago. I'm not that old, I promise. It was years ago. And then I remember I would always like watch live performances. I first started watching Destiny's Child. That's what introduced me to music. And I also used to listen to Janet Jackson. What was that song? It's all for you. Oh, I used to love that song. And then I just used to listen to R&B growing up. And then I used to kind of replicate and sing after the songs or sing after the people that I would listen to.
I really need you. And after all our time is gone, I'll be thinking of you. Your side has the best view. My dreams are tinted in you. Promise me you'll always be there anytime I call you.
And then I remember one time I must have been just singing to myself and I was at school and then they were like, do that again? In that moment I was like, do what again? They're like, sing that again, you just sang something, just do it again. And I did it again and I felt like Spider-Man when he discovered his powers because I was just like, wait, it really felt like a superpower in that moment. I was like, wait, I can sing? So I went back home and then I just started singing and I used to sound so funny, but you know, we all grow. Because before it used to be copying, then I discovered my voice and my tone and how I want to sound kind of thing.
Action.
The last couple of years just made me realize like, wow, there is real talent here in the UK.
Right.
And I feel like it really needs to just be put out there and projected. I'm not gonna lie, Eddie's House has been a very pivotal platform for me in terms of my music. Yeah. Shout out to Eddie, by the way. Sorry. Eddie must have reached out to me and he goes, oh, I'd love for you to be part of this intimate singing session, because what he does like intimate sessions where singers will, maybe like 6 singers, 7 singers will come together, and then we've got Denny on the keys, and then we'll just be freestyling and just kind of like going round in a circle and freestyling different things and going off of different topics and vibe. And I remember when I went there and then I heard people singing, like they went to the first person. I was blown away. I said, right, okay. And then they went to the next person. I said, and you can sing too, okay? And then when it was my turn, I almost just hit on, I wanted to run away because I was like, I can't sing like these people. I'm not going to lie, because back then, my confidence level has definitely grown. Thank you, Jesus. But back then, I really lacked self-confidence and I was starting out my journey. So when I now heard other people singing like that, and then it was my turn. I was just like, I'm just gonna do what I know. I did okay, but I could have done better.
Yeah. The beauty of being around people that do nothing but help you become better, or not even help you, but like you see them and it convicts you enough to want to be better at your craft. That's what I've had to do in the film space.
Yeah.
Like no one has to tell you. You just feel the energy around you. Like, okay, I need to do better because there's clearly a standard here, and I'm trying to reach that bar.
Yeah.
They don't wanna see me with ya. They just wanna paint a false picture. They don't wanna see me. They don't wanna see me. Me and my slime, me and my rider. We're so lit, we're on fire. Look at what's mine. I could admire you all night. They can call us Bonnie and Clyde.
Every single day, do something that works towards your vision. Even if it's making a treatment, or even if it's writing your idea down, or recording a melody into my phone. Something, as long as I'm doing something actively working towards my dream and what I'm passionate about.
And one thing I've also realized is that your time is very limited when you're working another job. And sometimes you think that, oh, I need to achieve everything now. I need to do everything now. But those two hours, or like the 1 hour or the 30 minutes you can find in the day to just add something to what you're doing adds up.
Yeah.
Knowing what I give is required, baby. I couldn't fight this. You put all my doubts to side.
Walk us through how you would practically unwind from like real life and get back on the grind of music.
Being a robot. That's what it is to me. Right. It's being a robot, because that's what I am. I'm a robot. I don't sleep. I literally need to learn to take that, what the Lord has given, because now I understand why God says you should rest. We need to rest.
For real.
I understand it now.
No, for real.
Because before, I didn't understand that concept, but I understood it's important to rest, because later on, your body will thank you later on in life.
Baby, you matter. I hold you with stature. Let me cater to you. Show you what I can do. Together we'll never lose. If I had to pick against you.
They say that if you want to make a living off of anything, it should be something that doesn't feel like work. Music doesn't feel like work to me. I can be in the studio till 8 a.m. I could be there from 7 p.m. till 8 a.m. and it doesn't feel like work. I love it so much. Even my producers get tired. Yeah, to that extent where I'm like, I have to give them a disclaimer. Let me know when you're tired, because I can keep going, kind of thing. So
we're on fire. Look at what's mine. I could admire. They can call us Bonnie and Clyde. You and I. Me your slide. On your line. Boy, you're divine.
So describe like that place of becoming. What does that look like for you? Practically, mentally, all sorts.
The place of becoming for me is understanding and acknowledging who you are, what you want to do, why you want to do it, and then also becoming a silence. Last year, I was in a state of depression. I wasn't happy. I was going through a lot in life, and the whole duration of that whole year was, for me, it felt like becoming. I felt like I was getting lost in the sauce, because when you're trying to show everybody everything that you're doing, it's good to be active online as an art, especially up and coming. You've got to be active, but you don't want it to become performative. It can come across very much, hey guys, it can be very puppet showy. And sometimes you just need to reel it back. It's okay. Slow down. Don't post. Don't go on social media as much. Like, I even got a rule on my phone. I get notifications that pop up. It's been 10 minutes now. I have to come off my phone. I don't want to be looking down at a screen forever. So sometimes you just becoming it looks like silence. It looks like being in your room by yourself and just maybe praying or looking within and understanding why you're here, why you do what you do, and why you want to do what you want to do. So it's just asking yourself questions and checking where your heart's at every single stage and moment in your life, because when life starts to overcome you, you lose your sense of who you are and your sense of becoming as well. So you go to Eddie's house, yeah? You sing?
time is not real. I mean, time is real, but like
Yeah.
in the world of hustling for a career, literally taking every minute you can get. Like, how do you feel balancing all of that?
I feel very overwhelmed because for me, having a child, the early years of my daughter's early years, I had to be there for her. I feel like the early years are the most crucial years on developing that bond with your child, and you owe every single moment to your child when you first have that child. So for me, I'm not gonna lie to you, if I'm being very transparent, I feel like I'm playing catch up. But that's helped me to be ahead, because I see myself doing a lot more things that I never thought I could have done before. So for me, it's just always being active and just doing what I need to do. Even though when you first look at me, you wouldn't get that. You get it? You might get, oh, she's a Barbie. Yes, I am. A Barbie with morals and substance.
Period.
It don't make sense if it don't make paper. I hear you doing rounds.
What is your greatest achievement in your career so far?
Going to Texas, I would say that was like a big point in my musical journey, because I never thought that Zitah would get invited to South by Southwest to go and perform. Like, what? That's crazy. And yeah, so for me, I would say going to Texas and performing at Glastonbury.
You performed at Glastonbury?
Yeah.
Your own act at Glastonbury?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
How was that? How was that like?
That was major, because I couldn't believe being on that stage and performing to those people and just seeing myself perform at one of the biggest festivals in Europe was monumental for me. So yeah, shout out to Mobile Unsung, because I was part of the Mobile Unsung class of, what is it, 2022? Yeah.
Always sending waves on my radar. I can never stress my faith figure. Got better things that I focus on. Tired of the whisper, tired of the voices. Cause every day I wake up, it's always a new story.
So for me, I'm learning to understand that it's not necessarily about how many people I'm showcasing myself to. It's, am I showcasing myself to the right people? I could have 50,000 followers, but if 10,000 of them if only 10,000 are engaging with me, what's the point of the other 40,000 followers? What's the point? I would rather have 10,000 followers that rock with me and are engaging with me and that really dig me and who I am, and with my flaws as well, and how sometimes I can be dramatic, extra, and sometimes I can be very shy, very quiet. Like, it's two extremes of me. You can either get confident, oh, crazy me, or you could get very quiet, shy me. Like, I've got two different sides. It's weird. Depends on the environment, but yeah. Oh, is that a random question? Okay.
Add a list of questions.
Yeah.
And the one you picked is, what would you want to see more of in the music industry?
What do I want to see more of? What we're doing right now. More of this. Getting an insight into the person and who they really are, what they stand for, what makes them laugh, what are they scared of? Because I can speak about, obviously it's an interview, I know, but like being able to really break in and understand people and what they stand for. I'd love to see more of that.
I love that.